It is about getting to know each other, bruh. Y'all done turned this shit into a competition of who can spend the most money. Y'all too good to go here. Y'all too good to go there. Like, when did it become that? You let me know, because I don't know when it became that. Bantown Podcast Edition. Let's get into it. It's your time. It's his time. It's Bam's time. It's time to shine. Your time to shine too. Yes, you. Hey, man, back at it again like I never left. If you're new to my channel, we do these podcasts as much as the reactions. I gained a good amount of subscribers since the last podcast. The manipulation one, if you haven't watched that, go watch that one. That one was a banger. Then before that, I did the why some black men don't like black women. That one was a banger. You get what I'm saying? So go ahead and watch those after you watch this one. And don't click off this video, then go watch that. Like, chill for a minute. Then, I'll probably put those two last podcasts in the description. So appreciate the new subscriptions. What my new subscribers, my new supporters, whatever y'all want to call yourselves, whatever I want to call y'all. Appreciate y'all. We gained a lot since then. So for those that are new, we do these podcasts on these topics that I come up with. Sometimes I have my friends send me some, topics they want me to cover, things of that nature. And then we write them down on a piece of paper. I don't know if you can see that. I got a lot of light going on, but you can see some writing right there. Now, let's get straight into it. This is something that I should have been discussed, but I don't know. It just kind of got away from me. I talked about a whole lot of other things. This is just something that got away from me. I don't know how. You feel me? But I ain't gonna take too much of y'all time. Where should I take her on the first date? And come to think of it, bro, now with the knowledge I know now, I'm not gonna say I would redo some first dates that I've been on, because obviously you got to go through that shit to get to where you are now. You go through something to help you evolve into your better self, obviously. So I'm not gonna say I regret those, but now with what I know now, I would definitely tell people, bro, like, don't worry about, feel me, like going out to eat and shit like that. Like going to this fine dining restaurant, big ass steakhouse, shit like that. Bro, another thing with the steakhouses, bro. Steakhouses, they serve these small ass steaks and it costs like $85, bro. I'm gonna take my ass to Winco, give me the big ribeyes, $30, two of them in a pack, $30. Make that shit at home. I make you some food in the kitchen. That's a good date. Candles lit. We cooked. That's a good first date to me. If you're really talking about going out to eat, but that's not really obviously that wouldn't be your first date, because you ain't bringing no girl to your crib the very first time. At least I would hope so. But anyways, let's get straight into this, man. Going on a date is to get to know each other. And before the date, you're supposed to have had a phone call first, before anything. Because you want to know why? You're supposed to see where this girl's head is at, or for both ladies watching, y'all can apply this to the men too. You're supposed to see where your heads are at, for one. You ain't about to just go out, like you meet her at the mall, you meet her somewhere, you tap in with her on the gram, or whatever the case may be. And automatically you're like, well, let's go out, let's do this, let's do that. No, you gotta text for a little bit, try to get at least one phone call in, you know what I mean, to see where someone's head is at, see their, just to kind of pick their brain a little bit, see what they like, see what they don't like, see where their mindset is before you even step in a car. Because what people do is they see bullshit from sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes they see bullshit from day one, and then maybe on the date it'll change. Stupid, goofy, it's not gonna change. There's some that will, but you probably not with that one that's gonna change. So the phone call has to happen prior, and you have to see where you guys are at. Get a phone call in. It don't gotta be every day, but I'm just saying, get at least one phone call in, FaceTime, whatever you want to call it. Obviously text messages. You got to get that in. Now, if the person is cool, okay, this person cool. She dope, she this, she that, or he this, whatever. Like I said, ladies, apply to yourself as well. I bet. Now we talking about a first date. So the whole point of a date is to get to know each other more. Now you're in person getting to know each other. This shit is like a fucking interview for real. It's really an interview, but obviously different from a job interview, but it's an interview. That's what it is. So if y'all are going to go get some ice cream, if y'all going to the escape room or something, y'all do an activity. That's another thing on the list. Do an activity. Because that's how you guys were able to, really get to know each other. You go to the escape room. You say, oh, damn, he's smart as fuck. She's smart as fuck. You know what I'm saying? You talking afterwards. You can go get some ice cream. And then you guys, might be walking or sitting down, talking or whatever the case may be. Just conversation alone. You get what I'm saying? Something that is not just sitting in front of each other eating. I know ice cream. Ice cream's a little different because you don't got to really sit down to eat ice cream. You guys could be As soon as you buy it, you guys walking around talking or whatever, coffee date, whatever you want to call it, something like that. Then, okay, this is cool. Let's, we're going to go to the escape room now. The escape room is an activity. You guys do it together. You guys are chopping it up, figuring out the clues, whatever. It's you guys are engaging with each other versus just sitting across from each other at some restaurant. She not trying to order what she really want to eat because she ain't trying to look big in front of you. 9 times out of 10, the man probably might not care. He going to eat regardless. Because I know me, bro, at a job I used to work at, anytime people will go eat, they'll go sit in the seat to where it's not facing everybody. They don't want people see them eating. Me, I don't care who sees me eating. I used to be in the back eating. I didn't care. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, I guess it's different from men. Men don't really care how you look at us when we eat. Girls is a little different. Because I remember I was coming out. This is quick story time in the middle of this podcast. I was coming out, right, of this area, right? As soon as I bust that left, I see this girl, she about to take a bite into this big ass burrito. She said, looked at me dead like that. Like, I was like, shit, I just kept the end. Me and her was cool. Like, it wasn't just a random girl, but I said, God damn. I was like, oh shit. It was hella funny because she really made dead eye contact with me. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. I just think doing an activity is more of a better way to get to know each other. You guys supposed to, talk for real. That's really what it's supposed to be. Then park car conversations, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. I don't know why they made it sound like going, I don't know why they make it sound like doing stuff like that is, he cheap, he this, he that, or nah, I'm actually trying to get to know you. Yeah, I know you on the phone, but now let's talk for real. Now we in person, we're seeing each other, it's just a different feel. Some people in person and on the phone are two different people. I mean, like, the mindset and stuff might be the same, but they aren't, as talkative or whatever. So they got to kind of feel you in. They got to, like, get a little more comfortable with you now in person. They might be a little shy. A lot of girls probably are a little shy. Dudes shy too. Just two different types of shy. So now they kind of got to ease their way into it. How the fuck you supposed to ease your way into it sitting across from each other eating at some restaurant? They making it sound like you got to go to the fine dining steakhouse, like I said already, to get to know each other. We don't need to do that. A date can literally be going to fucking Dutch Bros. We park car conversation, just chopping it up. Then if that goes well shit, let's go to the escape room. Let's go do something now. If that goes well, it's like a improv date. Like, it was just supposed to be this. Now, oh, this shit went so well. Now let's go do this. You get what I'm like? That's cool. That's something I personally fuck with. So like I said, do an activity. That helps you get to know each other, especially if both aren't super, like, she might not even be a people person, but she fucks with you. So now, okay, this is her way. This is kind of easing her way in. On both ends too. So that's that. Do an activity. Next on the list was the quality of fun you guys have. Again, in my other podcasts, I've talked about how majority of things I write down tie into each other. They're different labels, but they tie into each other because it's supposed to represent how everything is one. You can't have one without the other. So boom. What did I just say? Quality of fun you guys have. I've had way more fun in a parked car conversation than I've had sitting across eating at a restaurant. Eating at a restaurant is cool after you guys have, you guys is there now. That's cool. I'm not talking about I'm not saying eating at a restaurant is something bad in particular. No, I'm saying it depends. Like, doing that off the rip, I'm not doing that. Now that I'm older and I have a mindset, okay, I'm not doing that. I want to do an activity. Let's do an activity. You know what I mean? You guys obviously got to agree on it, but yeah, it's quality of fun you guys have. You might, if a date costed $30, what's wrong with that? If a date costed $40, what's wrong with that? If a date costed $15, $20, what's wrong with that? If y'all went to going to the gun range, I don't know how much the gun range costs, but if y'all went to the gun range, what's wrong with that? Y'all went roller skating, what's wrong with that? I don't get it. Maybe a park car conversation in the fucking summer might not be a good idea. It all depends on the season too. I ain't gonna lie, season of the year. But let's say it's not too hot. You have a little park car conversation that we went here, did here. My idea is I like to, we can go get ice cream. Ice cream, we don't necessarily got to sit down and eat. It could be, we're probably eating it as we walking out the motherfucking thing anyway. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, the escape room, do an activity, go to the gun range. That's my type of first date. That's what I personally would want to do. And I would tell her, and I would tell her too. Like, yeah, we gotta agree on it, but I ain't gonna lie. Us doing this, we probably gonna get to know each other way better. I'm pretty sure you don't just eat how you want to eat. You ain't gonna, like, you probably comfortable with me, but you ain't that comfortable with me. Not yet. Maybe after this first date you will. But I'm pretty sure us doing this activity is gonna get both of us, like both of us not to be nervous. You get what I'm saying? Like, even me, 23 years old, I don't get nervous nearly as much as I once did. Like, it's probably here, like, really doing YouTube and being like in front of the camera, being out and about with the camera, is kind of taking away the nervous shit. So I really don't get nervous how I once did. But at times I still can if it's the first time I seen you, but it won't last for long. That's why I say let's do an activity. It's for both of us. We're gonna have fun. The quality of fun of us doing an activity is way better than going out to eat. Trust me. Then if we fuck with each other, we already passed the phone call test. Now we did the regular date test, getting to know each other, had something small and simple. Now later on, when we really rocking, then we can go out to eat. You know what I'm saying? Another thing about going out to eat, what's with the I'm not sitting here saying like I would take a girl out to eat to go to McDonald's. I don't even eat McDonald's myself, and I'm not shitting on McDonald's. I ate McDonald's as a kid all the time, Burger King, but I don't eat that anymore. I prefer to make my own burger. I can make a burger better than anybody. You know, that's just what it is. I can make a burger better than In-N-Out. I can make a burger better than that. I don't even know the name, but I can make a burger better than a lot of these spots. So that's just me. You know, I'm not shitting on them or nothing like that. I wouldn't do that, because from like I said, I don't eat there. But I don't see nothing wrong with y'all going, what's a restaurant? Because I barely eat out anymore. What restaurant? Like Olive Garden or some shit. That's the only restaurant I can think of right now. But, I don't, let's say that's what y'all trying to go get some food and social media clowns, the Cheesecake. That's what I was thinking about, the Cheesecake Factory. Social media clown. I think that was fake. I think they just knew that hella people would respond to that and be on some shit. But let's say you want to take her to the Cheesecake Factory. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. Do that. If she has a problem with that, she's not for you. Don't go. Don't change where you want to. It's different if she said if somebody goes to the Cheesecake Factory and she says I've been there 2-3 times and every time was nasty. That's different. But if they have a problem with, and that could be a lie too, but let's say it's not a lie, that's completely different. But if they say they don't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory off the strength that it's the Cheesecake Factory, that they trying to go to this steakhouse, they trying to go to the fine dining, hella expensive, like a dessert on average there is $60, and then the average entree there is $200 plus, that person's not for you. Don't even try to go on that date. Another thing, you're not supposed to be dating to impress somebody. I'm not sitting here saying that you should be dating somebody because here's the thing about that, bro. They say if you can't afford it, don't. If you can't afford, like, if you ain't financially stable, don't date. And I agree to an extent, though. To an extent, I'm gonna tell you why. You don't want to be around the wrong person. You don't want to because we're already dealing with the wrong people as it is. You don't want to deliberately put yourself around the wrong person. Someone who's only there because you're able to do this, because you're able to do that. Why? Because I know some of these podcasts say, if you ain't, they try to tell dudes, go get your money up, go get your money up, go get your money up, which is cool. But they tell them that so they can pull whatever girl they want. And you already set him up for failure. And don't be loyal to that girl. You have all the money, you have all the status, you worked hard for that. You're not supposed to be loyal to one girl, whatever. But at the same time, you're pretty much telling dudes to. The only reason you pull is because you got bread. It's broke, like I said. What video did I say that a fat ass struggling drug dealer that don't care about nothing but weed and a haircut is knocking everybody, and you sitting here needing to get $300K to knock a female, to pull a female. It's dudes with $15 in their pocket pulling everybody, and you got to go get $300K to pull somebody, to get a girl to talk to you. That's goofy. You want goofy time. So, like I said, I agree to that to an extent, but there's some parts of that I disagree in. This whole notion that you have to be on top of the world to date is not true. I'm not sitting here saying, yes, there's certain things like especially if y'all don't live in the same area at the time. Yeah, it costs to go see her, or it costs for her to come see you. It costs to go do things you want to do. I'm not downplaying the bread at all. But what I'm saying is, though, if you are going to solely base that off of your income, yeah, money matters. I'm not saying that. But if you're going to solely base your dating range over your income, now, if you have $0 in your bank account, $0 in your pocket, then yes, then that's a whole different story. But if you're around someone who understands you are working and trying to get to a better set in life, you have things that you need, maybe things that you don't want. You can't go out and spend hella money like everybody else, go to this club. You have to really just conserve. She understands that she'll be right for you. She the right one for you, then all that extra stuff ain't gonna matter. And again, don't see that as a man, don't see that and get comfortable. Oh, she don't care where we go. She don't care. No, don't see that and think, oh, it's time to take it easy. It's time to turn up. You're supposed to want to turn up, period. But that's supposed to really make you want to turn up. Like, wow, this one really like she see the vision. All right, now let me. I need to get more to work. I should already be at work, but now I'm gonna go to work now. When I say go to work, I'm gonna get busy. You know what I mean? That's how I view it. So yeah. So I kind of already touched onto it, but I wrote it down. Doing what you can afford, and I say that to say again because what a lot of people do. I seen it on the Tonight's Conversation. A light skinned bro with the glasses with the beard. He said a lot of people are, what did he say? Like, you're impressed by the gesture and not the man. You get what I'm like? Yeah, that's what he said. You're impressed by the gesture and not the man. I think that's what he said. Yeah. And when he said that shit really it resonated with me because a lot of people are. It's not even just with dating. It's like you're impressed by what this person does for you, but not with who this person is. You know what I mean? Like, you're not impressed with how this person acts when the ship is falling. You're impressed by how this person is when the ship is strong. You feel me? You ain't impressed by how he is when things is moving bad. It's just like that in life, And I say that to say because, like I said, if you guys go somewhere simple, go to the gun range, go to the movies on a date. It's a movie date, something simple, It's a certain age range where it's like, damn, we go to the movies on a date. Like, I'm trying to go out to eat. I'm trying to get wine to dine. I'm trying to do this and that. Or you trying to go out to eat, trying to get wine to dine. All right, well, you can go find somebody who's going to do that. Because if that's what you're demanding off a date and we're supposed to be getting to know each other, I don't think this is going to get any further. Therefore, we don't even have to go out. Sorry, but not sorry. That's just the reality of the shit. So, do what you can afford. If you can afford going to the movies, go to the movies. If that person doesn't understand that that's what you can afford right now, if they say you shouldn't be dating, all right, bet. Listen to them. Have a good remainder of your life. Appreciate it. You feel me? Same thing. If what you can afford is to go, like I say, go to the gun range. If you can afford go get some ice cream, go a coffee date. If you can afford to go painting together. If you can afford to go for a picnic. If you can afford whatever. If that's what you can afford, that's what you can afford. Now, if you can afford to go to Paris and shit like that, go ahead and do it. I think that's really just some social media shit, the flying and all that. I've never met somebody in real life who really had demands like that. Again, you got to really know what to take from social media and know what not to take from social media. But if you're a man and you can afford all the extra stuff, get a blimp that says her name in the thing, go to this fancy restaurant. If you can do all that, cool. I'm not shaming that. And ladies, I ain't shaming you for wanting men like that. That's, cool. Go, if that's what you want, it's not my job to make you want something else. I'm just letting you know what I think and where I think this shit is at. Where I think I should take her on the first date. Like I said, it is about, first of all, like I said, a phone call before anything. You're supposed to go on a date to get to know each other. Shit is like a fucking interview. Do an activity. Pick each other. You're doing activity. You're picking each other's brains. You're seeing, like I said, the escape room. You're seeing, okay, this person is a good problem solver. This person is a critical thinker. This person is this person is that. Like, we're having fun. We're laughing about not making the when you do the escape room, like you got a certain time limit to complete the quest or whatever. Oh damn, nah, it was your fault. It was my fault. Whatever, y'all laughing and shit. Taking a cool little. If you guys really rocking with each other, you guys taking little cute little photos or whatever. That's cool. Do an activity. Like go to the gun range, escape room, paint, whatever. Do an activity. You guys really get to. That's like if y'all go painting. All right, bet. Let's see who can do it. Painting. I don't think painting is cheap. I don't know. Is painting cheap? I don't think painting is even cheap anyway. You know, so you spending some money painting, but that's cool. I would do that. You know, all right. Let's see who could. All right, let's see who could paint the best picture. We have this time limit to paint the best picture, and then we both got to be honest whose painting was better. We could ask other people in the building too, or whatever the case may be. Simple stuff like that, bro. Do an activity. Quality of fun you guys have. The quality of fun is probably going to be greater painting, escape room, gun range, some type of activity is probably going to be way more. The quality of fun in those activities is probably going to be way more fun than going out to eat at some fancy restaurant. I'm trying to tell you, everybody is different, but I'm just giving you my opinion. This is all my opinion in my own experience, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people can agree with me on that. Do what you can afford. Never let somebody make you feel bad because you can't afford to do everything you may want to do. You get what I'm saying? You aren't. We've all done that to it, because I've done. I'm not gonna sit and act like I haven't felt bad because I can't do what I really want to do. I don't want this girl to think I can't do this. Like I'm trying to impress her. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna act like I ain't did that shit. I've been a goofy, and this ain't targeting no girls. This ain't coming down on y'all. But I've been a goofy. I've been that. I've been a bitch. I've been that. You feel me? But I'm not that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm just, that's what this shit is about. It's about growth. So now I know what to do. If motherfucker get upset about this, all right, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, like I said, apply it to, well, you can't really apply that to a man. I don't know no men that really give a fuck about where you going. I mean, they care, but they not on some like, we have to do this, do that. So you probably can't apply that to men. But the other shit I say you could definitely apply as far as what you guys do, the quality, whatever, I guess. But yeah, man, like, I don't, do what you can afford, bro. Don't let nobody make you feel bad because you can't afford to do something that they like or you see on social media. If that girl's cool with that and that's fun for her, we still got to get to know each other. But now I see where your head is at, and I can tell if you're faking it, if you're just trying to say whatever because you don't want to really say your real opinion. I could tell, you know. So now the work ethic is already going to be where it needs to be, but the work ethic's going to grow because you deserve it. Anyways, man, that's the podcast, man. Band Time Podcast Reaction Channel turning up, man. Rest in peace to Kari, ex my grandma. Y'all know how to get back at me. I got y'all in the next video, and I'm gone, man.